my dear students. In this video, I will continue the percentage word problems, that is part 3. Part 1 and part 2 I had made earlier, and in that I had explained everything about the percentage. That is for classes 6, 7th and 8th, means the lower classes, but very helpful for a competitive examination like SSC, railways, etc. So there are the questions and I'll solve it and with explanation. So just you watch the video till the end, then you can get the sufficient knowledge about the percentage. Okay, if you like the content, then you can subscribe the channel Study Bright. Now let us begin the percentage part 3 word problem. You can see on the screen, that is a question is there, class 7th level, and I have taken the reference of the book by S. Chand, publication by O.P. Malhotra. The question is, there are 120 boys and 57 girls in a school. If 5% of the boys leave and no new students are admitted, what percentage of the whole school will be girls? You have to find the percentage of the girls in the whole school after leaving the 5% of the boys. Okay, so first of all, what you have to do, you find the number of boys who leaves the school. So just you write number of boys leave the school. So how many boys are there? You can see 5% of the total number of boys. 5% of total number of boys. But before that, you have to write in the solution the number of boys is equal to 120 and number of girls is equal to 57. Clear? And then you can calculate it. You will get 5 upon 100 into 120 means 6 boys. This is the these are the number of boys who leave the school, and no new students are admitted. Therefore, now the total number of students in the school is equal to the number of remaining boys, means, and plus number of girls. And number of remaining boys means 120 minus 6 and plus 57. These are 114 plus 57 is equal to 171. These are the total number of students. But you have to find the percentage of girls now. So percentage of girls is equal to number of girls. परसेंटेज कैसे निकाला जाता है? हाउ टू फाइंड द परसेंटेज? जिसका परसेंटेज निकालना होता है उसे हम न्यूमरेटर में रखते हैं, डिवाइडेड बाई जिसके रेस्पेक्ट में निकालना होता है वो हम डिनोमिनेटर में रखते हैं, एंड देन मल्टीप्लाइड इट बाई 100. सो नंबर ऑफ गर्ल्स डिवाइडेड बाई टोटल नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स into 100 and then percent. So you will get 57 upon 171 into 100%. When you divide it, it will come what? 57 ones are and 57 threes are, means 100 by 3% or 33 whole 1 by 3%. This is the answer, means percentage of girls. So you can write percentage of girls. Clear? Now, next question is Ankita obtained 60 marks out of 70 in maths, 50 out of 60 in science, and 40 out of 50 in English. What were her percentage marks in each of three subjects? In which subjects did she perform the best, and what were her percentage marks on the whole? Means there are the three parts of the question. You have to find in every part the percentage. Just do the solution. You can do by yourself, but you can see the solution. Just I'm going to do here and with explanation. How to find the percentage individually? If suppose you are the Ankita, means for example you are the students and you got the 60 marks out of 70. So what percent you will get? So you can write here percentage in maths is equal to what method is to find the percentage in math, जिसका percentage निकालना होता है, that you write in the numerator and the total divide by the total into 100. So it will be 60 by 70 into 100. So it will come and percent. So 600 by 7%. And then after this you can change into the mixed fraction and that will come 85 whole 5 by 7 percentage. This is the percentage in maths. Similarly, the percentage in science, everyone has taken the science and this person maths, English, everyone nowadays they are studying. So in the science, how many marks are there? You can see 50 out of 60 in science. मतलब कि 50 marks आपके science में out of कितने 60 into 100. So it will come 0 cancel percent. So it will come 500 by 6 R 6, and then when you divide it, change into the whole, so it will come the 83 whole 1 by 3%. Clear? Similarly, the percentage in English, very important subject. How many marks in the English? That is 40, but out of 50. So 40 out of 50 into 100%. So it will come 52 and some 80%, because this is whole 80. So no need to change into the mixed fraction. This is not in fraction. Now the second part, this is the first part of the answer, asking the in what were her percentage. You can see this, what were her percentage marks in each of the three subjects. The second part, in which subject did she perform best? अब आपको you can see the first maths में 85 point something, 83 point something and 80%. So which one is the best one? She performs best in maths, because why? The percentage is more. Now the third part, what is her whole percentage, मतलब पूरा percentage कितना है? The third part क्या है? What were her percentage marks on the whole? तो just percentage of marks on whole. So what you will write here? Total marks obtained divided by total marks obtained. Just I will write here, because there is no space. So you write here total marks obtained divided by maximum marks, total maximum marks into 100%. And now total marks are obtained in maths, English and science. So how many marks got the in maths? 60, 50 and 40. You can see 60, 50 and 40 obtained marks. So just you write here 60, 50 and plus 40. And total maximum marks you can see out of 70, out of 60 and out of 50. So 70, 60, 50, these are the maximum marks. 60 and 50 into 100%. Now don't cut like this, ऐसे नहीं कट कर दीजिएगा, ये this is absolutely wrong. Clear? तो ऐसे नहीं कट करना है. Now you add in the numerator 150 and divided by 180. So it will come 0 0 cancel, 3 5s are 3 6s are 5 into 100 by 6, and then 2 3s are 2 50s are. So 250 by 3% are 3 8s are 24, 3 3s are 9, means this is the percentage of marks, total percentage. Clear? So this is the answer. Now next question, that is, in an election a candidate got 65% of the total valid votes. 8% of the total votes are invalid. If the total votes are 6 lakhs, find the number of valid votes got by candidate. Have you seen this type of question anywhere or in around you? That is the election, voting, etc. In a year, just now the panchayat election that you can see, you have seen this, the panchayat election have been done in the UP. Election, in an election a candidate got 65% of the valid votes. Valid and invalid. Valid means the true vote, इनवैलिड मीन्स फॉल्स वोट, मतलब ये वोट माने नहीं जाते हैं. इनवैलिड वोट, सिर्फ जो डिसीज़न होता है वो वैलिड वोट्स के बेस्ड पे होता है डिसीज़न. तो वैलिड वोट कितने हैं? एक कैंडिडेट को कितने मिले? 65%. बट 8% ऑफ द टोटल वोट्स आर इनवैलिड. ये हटा देंगे, इसको हटा देंगे, यानी आपके पास 92% बचे सिर्फ वैलिड वोट. If the total votes are given, find the number of votes. 6 lakhs है, find the number of valid votes got by the candidate. So just you do, first you find the invalid votes, number of invalid votes, and before that you have to write the total number of votes, that is 6 lakh. So number of invalid votes, they are the 8% of total votes, 6 lakh. So these are the 8 by 100 into 6 lakh. It will be how much? 50, 8 6 are 48, 2 zeros less, 48,000 votes are invalid. ये invalid हो गए, ठीक है. तो if these are the invalid, तो number of valid votes कितने होंगे? Number of valid votes 6 lakh minus 48,000, so it will be 5 lakh 52,000. Okay, these are the valid votes. अब कैंडिडेट क्या पा रहा है? 65% ऑफ द वैलिड वोट. तो जस्ट यू फाइंड द 65%. Number of valid votes got by candidate is equal to 65% of valid vote, means 552,000. So this will be 65 upon 100 into 552,000. 2 zeros cancel, just you multiply. तो 65 into 5,520, तो it will be 35 3 lakh 3,58,800. These are the votes got by the candidate. So this is the answer. You can say answer. Clear? Next question. Sheila spends 15% of her pocket money on mango juice, 1/5 on orange juice, and 5% in playing files. What fractional part of the whole has she left? Just you see this question, if you read this question और इस क्वेश्चन को अपने ऊपर ले, means you are the that person. Sheila, if girls then Sheila, if boys then Ram, Sham, anyone. अगर आपके पास कुछ भी पॉकेट मनी है, जैसे सपोज फॉर ₹100 आई टेक द ₹100. इफ यू हैव ₹100 एज द पॉकेट मनी, तो 15% you have spent on the mango juice. How much money? 15% of ₹100, that will come the 15 rupees. So 15 rupees you have spent on the mango juice. 1/5 on orange juice. 1/5 on orange juice means the 1/5 of ₹100. So that will come the 1/5 into 100 means 20 rupees. 20 rupees you have spent on the orange juice. और कभी कभी आप लोग शैतानी भी कर देते हैं, फाइन्स भी पे करते हैं, तो 5% पेइंग द फाइन्स, सॉरी, दिस इज पेइंग, है ना, पेइंग द फाइन्स. तो पेइंग फाइन्स, ओके, 5% of paying the fine means 5% of ₹100, that is 5 rupees. And then what fractional part of the whole has you left? अब कितना परसेंट फ्रैक्शनल पार्ट आपके पास बचा है? ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम, यू फाइंड इन परसेंटेज. क्लियर? 15% हो गया था आपका, 5% हो गया, 20% तो यही हो गया. 1/5 ऑफ 100 रुपीज़, दैट इज द 20%. तो अगर हम देखें तो 40% आपने पे कर दिया, स्पेंड कर दिया. अब आपके पास हाउ मच मनी लेफ्ट? 60 रुपीज़. तो 60 रुपीज़ मीन्स 60/100 into 100, 60%. तो ये आपका हो जाएगा. नाउ लेट्स बिगिन द क्वेश्चन. लेट शीला हैज़ ₹100 as her pocket money. Okay, 15% on orange juice, mango juice. She spent on mango juice. Clear? So 15/100 into 100, that is the 15 rupees. Simple. For example, you can write here in 100% also, but ₹100 is the best way for you. Then now she spent 1/5 of ₹100 as on orange juice. जूस बहुत पीते हैं भाई बच्चे. 1/5 into 100, that is 20 rupees. Okay, but also she pays fine of 5% of ₹100. So it will be 5/100. So this will be 5 rupees 5. Clear? So ₹15, ₹20 and ₹5. The total expenditure total spent money is equal to 15, 20 and 5. This is equal to rupees 40. तो she left, कितना बचा उसके पास में, रुपीज़ 100 माइनस रुपीज़ 40 इज इक्वल टू रुपीज़ 60. बट आई हैव टेकन हियर रुपीज़, आप परसेंटेज में भी ले सकते हैं. नाउ परसेंटेज ऑफ 60 रुपीज़ इज इक्वल टू 60 अपॉन 100, और 100 हमने लिया ही था. दिस इज इक्वल टू 60%. एंड व्हाट इज द फ्रैक्शनल पार्ट in fraction? In my first video it was there. So 60 upon 100, this is equal to 3 by 5. This is the answer. So if you understood the question, then it will be better for you. Otherwise, see again the video, you will get the solution. There are 4 questions and every question I had explained well. In the next part I'll explain some more thing about the percentage. So keep on watching. Thank you.